This most recent render shows a super thin OnePlus 3 and a bit more. The OnePlus 3 just leaked again in a glorious press render, courtesy of Evan Blass. The high-resolution image reveals an attractive metallic device that takes design cues from competitors like the HTC One and Huawei Mate series. According to Evan Blass, the metallic unibody isn't the only major upgrade the OnePlus 3 is getting. While the OnePlus 1 and OnePlus 2 featured IPS LCD panels, the OnePlus 3 is moving on to AMOLED, the technology that most consumers and experts recognize as superior. Now, if that turns out to be true, the OnePlus 3 will join the ranks of a growing cadre of devices equipped with OLED panels, supplied in large part by Samsung. It's a shift that we expect more manufacturers to make. The OnePlus 3 will be equipped with a 3000 mAh battery, according to EV-Leaks. The OnePlus 3 is actually a downgrade in this regard. The OnePlus 1 rocked a 3100 mAh unit, and the OnePlus 2 moved to 3300 mAh. Looking at the press render, it looks like the device is super thin, which explains, at least in part, the decreased capacity. But OnePlus may have a hard time selling this compromise to hardcore OnePlus users. The OnePlus 3 will probably feature a Snapdragon 820 processor, coupled with 32 gigabytes or 64 gigabytes of storage and 4 gigabytes of RAM. The frontal fingerprint reader and the USB Type-C charging port are making a return, but the presence of NFC is still up in the air. Many of you will be happy to know that Android apps are coming to Chrome OS. Early on in Google I/O, a post was set live on the Android developers blog explaining that developers will now be able to bring their Android apps to Chromebooks later this year. This news is pretty great for anyone involved. Developers will be able to expand their application's availability, and users will get to use their favorite Android apps in their Chromebooks. Some of the benefits are having Android apps that can be shown in 3 different window sizes to allow for a better experience. You can also use multitask with multiple Android apps in movable windows along a full desktop browser within the familiar Chrome OS interface. Not only will you have the benefit of using a keyboard and mouse with Android, but touch input will work seamlessly together. And performance of demanding apps such as games and design apps are expected to improve. And bad news for all you Nexus owners, Android N will not receive updates on any Nexus devices. One thing we learned from Google I/O is that Android will be starting to initiate seamless updates that allow the file to not only be downloaded to your device in the background, but also install it. You see, Android N has 2 system partitions. When an update is found, the update is installed on the secondary partition. Once you restart your device, the secondary partition switches over to becoming the main one. Here's the problem, however. According to Android Police, in an interview with the Android team, they learned that the Android N's seamless update feature will not be introduced to any current Nexus devices, including the unofficial Nexus Pixel C. Now, I want to clarify something very carefully here. This just means that current Nexus owners will not have that seamless automatic update feature. You will still be able to get Android N, however. Now, why would Android do this? Well, let's hear from Android Police, and I quote, "Implementing seamless updates on the Nexus 5X or 6P, for example, would require repartitioning the entire phone and wouldn't be possible for an end user to complete without hooking the phone up to a computer. It would also just be a pain." While references to seamless updates have been found in the latest Android N developer preview, it was confirmed to us that these have no bearing on existing devices getting seamless updates. Thanks for watching, guys. Today was hard to shoot because it's May 2/4 weekend here and fireworks are going berserk. Happy May 2/4 to all of you who are celebrating it. See you later on this week.